Guys, welcome back to the Joseph Showseph. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Joseph. And this is an episode like no other of the Joseph Show. This is, a couple weeks ago we had the big time presidential debates. You guys hear about those? Yeah. Fuck those. We don't. This debate. We're having a bigger and better debate here on the Joseph Showseph because that's what we do here. Yeah. We have two great debatees. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
As a master debater?
Master debater.
Was that too cheesy immediately?
No. I think the cheese capped right at the start.
Okay.
The cheese meter.
My name is Brandon Mullins.
Brandon Mullins.
My name's Ayman Daher.
Ayman Daher. Friend of the program. He was on the P-Boys a couple times.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Brandon, thanks for being on the Joseph Showseph. First time guest.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you here in this big time debate. I'm skipping the monologue this week and we're getting straight in. Not because of laziness, but because, I was just so eager to hear about the pressing topics. Hear you guys debate them.
Topics which we have no idea what they're about,
No
by
clue.
the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Topics that I told you guys I would tell you, but just again,
Decided not to.
decided not to. All right, we got to figure out who's going first. You guys want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
You didn't know I'm really good at this.
All right,
So,
let's see.
intuition is on my side.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, he won.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Intuition truly was on his side. folks.
Just saying.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Classic debate. I'm going to give you guys a topic, give you 2 minutes to kind of say your piece, and then the opponent will have 2 minutes to give the opposite fight or defense. And that's
It's just kind of like how a debate goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
So I can choose to steel man, and then he has to oppose it,
Yeah.
regardless of the topic?
yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to agree with him, but then that wouldn't.
It would be very funny if I just was like, yeah, I agree. Every topic, everything he says. Yeah.
And then you'll have a 1 minute rebuttal, and then I don't know, whoever wins the debate, like fucking nice. Yeah.
Sick, dude.
All right. Hey, Brandon, here's the first topic for debate. Are you familiar with the Twitch streamer Sketch?
I am.
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
He recently had leaked gay OnlyFans. The topic of the debate is, should gay OnlyFans guys be allowed to Twitch?
They should be allowed. I think they should be allowed to Twitch. Specifically, now, side note to this part of the debate, I think he should have done everything that he has done. He's gone through everything that he's gone through that made him make those choices to do that thing, right?
Okay.
If we're familiar with it, he was going through some substance abuse, going through some things, right?
Right.
But he missed an opportunity. His real name, do you know what his real name is?
No.
Kylie Cox. And he used an alias for some reason. Why
That's
use
perfect gay OnlyFans name?
perfect gay OnlyFans name?
Yeah.
So I don't know where his marketing team was during this time. But yeah, more power to him. I think that you should be able to fuck whoever you want to fuck.
Sure.
Especially if it's still working. If it's working, just go use it in the way that you want to use it. No shame at all. I don't know if that was 2 minutes, but
Yeah, you still have a minute. And a
happy.
half.
I don't know. Happy Pride for the next 48 seconds or something. How about that?
Yeah, sure. You still have like a minute.
Okay, I'm failing already on it. I think so. Should he be allowed to Twitch? Should we be?
I forgot what the question was.
Yeah. Should he be allowed to Twitch?
You're just hung up on Kylie Cox right now. And
Yeah,
I know, Kylie Cox.
Damn, how the fuck?
How did he miss that? I don't know. He does Twitch, even if he's not on Twitch. He definitely does a lot
Yeah.
of twitching.
Does he have Tourette's or something?
Maybe I'm going to say he does.
Sure.
I think it's fair enough to say that he does.
Okay, Tourette's and-
I think it might be just anxiety.
Yeah.
I do a nose thing with it for anxiety if I get uncomfortable
Yeah.
or if I don't like somebody. If you see me look at somebody and I do that, I don't like that person. So maybe he just has micro.
In a brawl.
Yeah, there's just micro
I thought you were
expressions.
just on coke the entire time. Every time you see me, you start sniffing. I was like, whoa, always a booger sugar.
Yeah. All right. I think that's been 2 minutes.
I think he should Twitch.
Is it my turn to rebuttal?
Once I reset the timer.
Well, I'm not using the full 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta
I
kill the
personally don't think that he should be allowed to Twitch.
All right.
Not because he did gay OnlyFans or anybody who does OnlyFans should not be allowed to do anything. I personally think nobody should be allowed to Twitch. stream. Yeah, I think Twitch streaming is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I remember seeing somebody posted about a girl who made like $250K because all she did was sit in an inflatable tub.
Damn.
Like a pool in her living room with those fancy neon lights behind her.
Yeah.
And just wore a bikini and made like $500K in a month doing that. And I don't think anybody should make that kind of money at like 19, 20 years old.
That's efficient marketing right there, you know. If I had that sort of body, I wouldn't be doing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that is, you should. It's capitalism.
Wait, he has to spend his 2 minutes.
Okay, sorry.
I really have to spend a full 2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to kill the time.
He doesn't have the stamina for this debate.
Dude, the other guy on Twitch who had Kevin Hart.
Oh,
he's got the dreads.
the black guy.
Yeah, I can't remember his
You
name.
guys both, dude. Come on.
How old are you?
What?
Okay. All right.
How old are you?
I'm too old to know, but I know.
Yeah.
And you guys don't.
Who is it? Gideon?
Kai Sanat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not dogging on you for doing that, but you're just dogging on us for not
Dogging
knowing
on
the
us for
guy's
not knowing
name.
that.
Like, all right. Yeah, no, I mean, like, that dude is...
We got bikini girls to watch. We're not concerned about
yeah.
Kai Sanat.
Speaking of bikini girls to watch, my Instagram reels have gotten aggressively horny, so I have to get to a point where I'm just deleting every hot girl on my... If I follow her specifically because she's hot,
Yeah.
I had to remove them off my Instagram because I was getting, like... It's getting aggressive.
You should use your algorithm against itself and just start following Twitch. And
Start
then,
watching Twitch streamers?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should just start Twitch streaming myself.
Sketch is really good. I don't know if you've heard.
I mean, I've seen a couple clips of his. He's pretty funny.
He was right here in Detroit doing the NFL
The draft,
draft.
yeah.
He killed it. Crushed to 750 million people.
Did he blow any guys?
I mean,
Then I don't want to hear about it.
you just want to know the specific
I wanna know the
details
spicy
of
deeds,
his
yeah.
sex life.
Would he have been on the draft had this come out before?
Oh, that's a good question. That's something we should have debated.
I don't think so. I feel like football
Detroit would have been
fans
like, get his gay ass out of here.
Probably.
Somebody would drop an N-bomb with that too as well.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's my take on it.
All right.
Nobody should be allowed to Twitch stream.
You have a 1 minute rebuttal.
I think that if you have the body, the charisma, the skill set, and low self-esteem to ruin your image for a long time, you can make some bread. I think you should be able to do that in America, at least. Well, I get, especially anywhere where money's hard.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, some of these Nigerian guys or whatever, third world countries, if they got Wi-Fi access,
just fucking
They're
get
all
OnlyFans.
princes.
Yeah.
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 yeah. But what about the gay third world guys? Should they be?
If I think if you survive, then you should be allowed to platform it.
All right.
In some people's eyes, homosexuality does not exist in the third world.
That's a good point.
That's not a real thing out
They're
there.
not fond of that.
Yeah.
You still have 13 seconds.
I think about 13 seconds is well spent.
Okay. All right, cool. Ayman, do you have a rebuttal to his rebuttal?
No.
All right. So, hey, since I'm the moderator of this one, I'll give it to Brandon because Ayman didn't have a rebuttal.
No.
You would have gotten me with the rebuttal, but this one is a
You could have just
quick
said
draw.
anything.
Yeah.
I had nothing. I mean, obviously, like, yeah, do your thing. Like, if the guy, I mean, look, capitalism has fucked everybody over so much that, yeah, let's go ahead and do what you can to make your money as much as possible.
Right. Yeah, you guys don't do OnlyFans here in the studio? You have a name on
You
the
have a
side.
casting couch right over
we're
there, too, by
trying.
the way, and all these
I've been
cameras as well.
Trying to get some people, but no.
I mean, I have
No
a
hook.
set of skills.
Yeah.
Never mind. I didn't say that.
Oh man. All right. Topic number 2. This is a good one. Hey, did you guys hear about Gypsy Rose, the little girl who something happened to her? She announced her pregnancy. Do you think she's going to be a good mother? Ayman, you can start for this one.
I think. So the story with Gypsy Rose is she had, Munchausen by proxy.
Sure.
The term is Munchausen by proxy, which means that her mom convinced her that she had an absolutely terrible debilitating disease. She would drug her and make her feel sick all the time just so they could get sympathy from the neighbors and everything like that. And if we're setting the bar at what your parents were like compared to what you are like as a parent, that bar is already pretty low. And I personally think that Gypsy Rose is already failing at that as it currently stands. Because everything I see about her that pops up on the internet is just the most egregious thing ever. Like, there was that one tweet she put out where, like, people were making fun of her boyfriend that she met while she was in prison and started dating. Nice. Where she's like, hey, don't listen to the haters, da-da-da-da-da. Good news is, I love you and we love each other. And then just had to top. It was a great message, and then just had to top it off with just that final line of, like, and you're hitting it so well, like, about how good he is in bed and how she can't wait to get home to have sex with him.
That's how you got to cap it.
Yeah. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, not a good mom material right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Still have 44 seconds.
This time limit thing's killing me, but yeah, okay.
How do you think Joe felt?
Joe, time was not moving for Joe at all. Yeah.
That's true.
Either time was moving really fast. Actually, I think so. But I honestly think there's always worse people out there.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I just think nobody should be allowed to have kids anymore.
Sure.
But I think Gypsy Rose, it's weird that she's famous. It's weird that we made her famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not we, like generally us three, but the people have made her famous.
Yeah, that's true.
And now for convincing her boyfriend at the time to kill her mom afterwards. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't think she's going to be a good mom.
All right. Brandon, your 2 minutes.
Okay, so to be fair, the only thing I know about Gypsy Rose in this whole situation is that she's that one fucked up looking girl that had the fucked up mom that did the fucked up stuff to her whole life. Sure. Right? And that being said, I don't think she'll be a good mom. I know, in fact, that she won't be a good mom because every child across America, at least in the Midwest for sure, growing up, anytime you misbehaved, anytime you didn't listen, anytime you didn't clean your room, anytime you didn't do whatever you were supposed to do, you were threatened with what? Going to live with the gypsies.
Yeah. Oh.
And
I didn't get that, but
from the beginning, there's never going to be a time where I want to be parented by a gypsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Never.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good, yeah, I'm sure the Eastern Europeans will have agree with you on that one.
For sure.
Yeah, because they're not fans of them.
They hang people by their toenails.
Really?
I've heard. I've never had to visit a gypsy.
That?
I was a good boy.
Yeah.
Sure.
If I can make a rebuttal real quick, the threat that I got growing up was the classic, I brought you into this world and I'll take you out of it.
Nice.
You've heard that before?
My parents were Christians. They just threatened
was your mom
adoption.
Black?
Huh?
Was your mom black?
No, she did grow up in Africa, but she was a very white Arabic, very white looking Arabic lady. But it gives it a little extra touch of, making the kid a little more scared when Gypsy Rose says that to her kid, because he knows that she has a history that it happened before.
Yeah. Wait, so you guys have the same opinion on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't debate logic like that.
Yeah. So you
Mike
guys,
tap.
Yeah. So you guys both get a point, I guess.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Look how
Crawl my
easy
way
this
back
game
into this
is.
debate.
Yeah. All right. We'll start with Brandon on this one. You know what today is July 11th. It's free Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven. What's the ideal size for a free Slurpee? Your time starts now.
So there has been, brought to my knowledge recently, there's a size restriction now for 7-Eleven Day.
Yeah, I think it's only the small ones.
Which to me is absolutely absurd. If your whole business is branded off of this drink, I think one day a year I should be able to bring in my recycling bin, and fill the whole thing up, because we all know what it takes to make said slushy Slurpee. A little bit of syrup, a little bit of water, and a little bit of cold. And then we're cooking, right? It's very cheap.
3 easy ingredients.
Very easy, very
We got
cheap,
them in the
very
studio.
cost effective. That's why their business is built off of that drink. You can afford to let me fill up my bathtub today.
Sure.
I think that there should be, I think the right answer is the biggest that I can carry out. If I'm able to carry it out with my own strength, I should be able to fill that up. Now, if it's too heavy for me to fill it up, then I have to, I guess, give it to the kids waiting outside trying to get me to buy them cigarettes and stuff.
Sure. So you have to be able to. You can't have help. Just you by yourself.
Correct. So 7-year-olds that's a different limit.
Right.
It's got to be in proportion to the customer. I mean,
Makes
one
sense.
per household type situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty solid logic right there. Mm-hmm. All right. Ayman, do you have a say in this?
The quality of 7-Eleven has gone downhill tremendously. The taquitos were some of the greatest drunk food that you could ever get. And looking at me personally, you could tell that I am a man who enjoys his alcohol as well as his drink, as his late night eats after drinking.
Sure.
Personally, I think the medium is the ideal size for Slurpee.
Medium, okay.
Because any more than a medium, you're going to get the intense amount of sugar, and you're going to get the gut rot, and then you're going to have the sugar crash afterwards.
Okay.
So I think the medium is the best size you could get for it.
Okay.
And yeah.
Not the double gulp. Is that what they call it? The big gulp?
There's a 7-Eleven right by my house, and I go there quite regularly for a cup of coffee in the morning, and every once in a while there's just the one guy there who fills up he gets the biggest cup that they have for coffee and fills it up halfway with cream and then sugar.
Damn.
And then pours the coffee into that.
Brother's drinking coffee with his cream.
Yeah, coffee.
He gets to the office and then he spreads it amongst 4 cups of normal coffee, and he
Yeah.
uses that as his creamer.
That's
Smart
insane, dude. Yeah.
He's a big fan of the cream.
Yeah.
I can't do it. But yeah, I don't know why I got sidetracked thinking about that. But yeah,
it's okay.
the quality of 7-Eleven has gone down tremendously.
How about this? What if it's not just slushies? You can get coffee or slushie. What would you prefer?
I would get a coffee and still stand by the fact that a medium coffee is all you really need.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who walks out of that 7-Eleven with that giant, enormous cup of coffee is just doing it for show, and they're only going to drink a quarter of it or half of it and then realize that it's cold and it doesn't taste good anymore and toss it out.
Yeah, man. Brandon, do you have a rebuttal for that?
I think still proper. We're talking about 7-Eleven Day.
Right.
We're celebrating the existence of the entirety of the business. It's a day that we're trying to promote, get people into the business, make it worth people's while. I don't know, when's the last time you bought a Slurpee at normal price?
I
don't
think
I've had
maybe
one since
4 years
last
ago.
7-Eleven.
It's been a thinking amount of time. You have to think about it.
Yeah.
Now, if you tell me I can fill up as big as I can carry, I'll probably come into your place of business today. I think that's the proper, if we're talking what's proper for 7-Eleven Day,
Yeah.
as much as you can carry. I'm standing by it.
Not to mention they'll probably buy all their shit.
Yeah.
You know.
You give
Get
somebody
the
a
free
gift
stuff.
card and they're going to spend 10% above the face value of that gift card.
Sure.
Give somebody a tub full of slushy, they might buy Dial soap on the way out too.
Yeah.
It's there. You know?
You also missed a great rebuttal of saying, this is America. We should be allowed to have as much Slurpee as we
bathtub
want.
full of
Yeah.
Slurpee.
True. That's the most pro-American thing. Yeah.
That
Take
one on the
Al-Qaeda.
argument there.
We get slushies on 7-Eleven.
Limiting the Slurpee size to a small is letting the terrorists win.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking Bush.
But medium, you're going to stick with medium.
I'm sticking with medium.
Okay. I guess I have to pick now which answer was better. Well, so yours was medium, yours is anything, but you also had the coffee in there.
Yeah, I talked about coffee.
Do,
I
do,
had
do
to fill 2
phone
minutes.
do phone calls come across these microphones on speaker very well?
Yeah.
Because we know a resident 7-Eleven
Oh.
representative.
Are you referring to Lucky?
I could call him real quick and
You
see
have
if he
Lucky's
has.
phone number?
Yeah,
No
of
way.
course. I'll call him and see if he picks
right,
up.
yeah,
with,
let's see what
we have.
Lucky
Okay,
thinks.
let's see what Lucky says. We can call Lucky.
He's going to talk to you about the fucking Patriots or something.
The 13 years.
He's probably at the 7-Eleven right now.
Oh, yeah, they had to definitely work overtime today.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Definitely.
Make sure you tell him we're on a podcast, too.
Oh,
by
I'm
the way.
going to immediately. He might actually be at work
Yeah.
right now. 'Cause it is 7-Eleven Day. He's got to represent for his people, you know. If he doesn't answer, I'm
Call has
sorry.
been forwarded to voicemail.
He's giving away bathtubs of
Yeah.
Slurpees right
Yeah,
now.
probably.
Yeah,
If anyone's going to give it away, it's going to be him. He's not going to care.
he will.
Is it a family-owned 7-Eleven that he works at?
Now, I'm going to give shout out to Lucky because every
Lucky.
Saturday or Friday or one of the days of the week, he buys a case of beer at the beginning of the day and he just gives it out to customers, you know, above 21 as appreciation,
Really?
customer appreciation. Yeah. So if he can do that out of his own pocket, 7-Eleven better give me the biggest Slurpee I can carry.
Sure.
The
Thanks,
short
Lucky.
crackheads must love him.
Just listen to his act. You'll hear all about it. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Lucky. Lucky, if you're watching this, which probably isn't.
Which we know you are,
Thanks for-
Lucky. We know you're watching.
Who would I give the point to? Ayman? We'll just say Ayman, so you guys are tied.
Thank you.
All right, this is the last topic, and then we'll move into a different segment of the show. How much time have we? Oh, 20 minutes. Wow, time really flies when you're having a pod. Hey, celebrity chef and star of The Bear, Matty Matheson, just announced that he's going to be opening a new cocktail bar in Detroit. Brandon, should foreigners be allowed to open bars in Detroit?
For the record, he looked at me because I am a foreigner.
Do I get a cosign? Am I allowed to speak freely, dude?
Do your thing. Yeah, go for it.
By foreigners, I'm just now realizing that probably every restaurant in Detroit is ran by a foreigner.
Yeah.
By that I mean someone who's not originating.
The market is saturated.
Yeah.
So
celebrity chef, we'll say that.
I think there's a difference between being allowed in a sense of like permitting and owning a business and allowed culturally. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that Detroit has the room for this type of conversation for Bear. I don't know. Is this like if somebody, is it a spinoff of if you were in the woods with a man and a bear, who do you fuck or whatever?
What?
One of those things.
No, the show is The Bear.
There's a TV
so there's
show
no
called The Bear.
I'm out of the loop on this.
You dogged on us for not knowing who Kai Cenat is.
Yeah,
and you don't even know The Bear.
So I don't like white people that much. I'm sorry.
That's a good point. They have some black people on that show.
Okay, maybe I'll tune in.
One of the stars of The Bear is opening a restaurant in downtown Detroit.
He is an actual chef.
Okay, so is this Mark Wahlberg? Do we respect him like this? Obviously, it's not. But
I personally respect him more than Mark Wahlberg.
That's a good point
because he's an actual chef. He went up through the ranks. He did like line cooking. He went to culinary school. He also had a heart attack at the age of like 35 due to the amount of cocaine and shit he was doing.
Okay, last question before I give my position. Does the show have anything to do with culinary arts?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all about the restaurant industry and fine dining, high-end fine dining.
Okay, then bring him to Detroit. I think that we should bring him to Detroit. I think that it should come here. I think that if it's going to be another... Okay, hold on. If he's foreign... What type of cuisine?
He's not like foreign.
He's Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
So do we need another poutine restaurant?
That's a good point.
He mostly does. His restaurants in Canada are mostly like burgers, and he does a pizza spot, and they're like supposed to be very, very good.
Okay. I know it's not good for debates, but I'm gonna say I'm not equipped enough to have a general opinion, but I would eat his food. I'd try it. Right. Like I'm picturing this as another Wahlburgers, and I'm down to try it. I'll try it once, Yeah. Maybe we'll put him out of business in a year. Who knows?
Sure.
My turn?
Yeah.
Sorry, that sucked.
I vehemently stand against Matty Matheson putting a restaurant up in Detroit. Now, the reason being is, as you referred to it, as a cocktail lounge, correct?
I think so.
All right, so the man is sober. There should be no reason that a sober guy should open up a bar in the city, in any city at the end of the day. We get it. It's nice and cool, like Ted Danson from Cheers.
Yeah.
Ted Danson in Cheers was sober. And had that bar. But I don't think a man who is sober should open up a bar because you can't really stand behind your product.
That's a good point.
If you have a restaurant, you have to taste test everything you put out there for everybody to eat. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden you're going to try to not... You're sober. You can't drink the drink that you're putting out there to see if it passed the quality test.
Yeah. So you don't care about the fact that he's not from Detroit opening a restaurant in Detroit. You don't like that he's not going to stand behind his product.
Nope. And also, too... the city of Detroit has gotten so gentrified, we don't need another fancy cocktail lounge.
Sure.
We need more fucking dive bars in the city.
Yeah.
Okay?
More spots to do open mics.
More spots to do cocaine in the bathroom. More spots that have carpet on the floor.
Yeah.
All right. More spots with a bartender. It's been a lifelong bartender. Started bartending at 18 and now she's 52. Nice. And she's standing behind the bar.
It's hot.
Right?
Yeah.
3 TVs that are out of sync. I'm literally listing off my favorite bar, describing it to you guys right now. Right? Every once in a while, you take a shot of whiskey and you realize that there's still lipstick on the shot glass with the person who had it before.
Definitely getting hurt.
The alarm light's always on the ATM.
Yes. Right. Sometimes the bathroom works, sometimes it doesn't. And no matter what time of day you walk in, it still smells bad. Mm-hmm. Right. That's the kind of bars we need in Detroit. because that's the kind of bar that helped build the city of Detroit, for the record, okay? I stand by it. No more fancy bars. If you have to pay more than $15 for a cocktail, get the hell out of my city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about a pizza and burger restaurant based on the setup to this conversation.
Honestly, I didn't do much research into it.
You said a cocktail lounge. I just lived off of that. And
If this is
kinda-
reality, I'm definitely on your side with this. Fuck the cocktail. I won't even go to that Sugar Factory bar thing downtown. Just
in
because.
your defense, too, I kind of led you down the path of what you were looking
Oh, you see? True politician right here,
Look at
dude.
that.
Hell yeah, son.
That was a pretty bold politician move, Ayman. Ayman
You
for governor.
You never point. You have to put your hand like that because if you're pointing, it looks like you're being rude to the people out there. So you have to put your finger like
That's
that.
a good. You know, give one of these. Yeah. Okay, then I guess you guys both win because you're on the same position. That's been the first debate on the Joseph Showseph, folks. Let us know in the comments who you think won this debate.
Let us know in the comments who you think is Republican.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of blue, that's kind of red, you know. That's gray, but it's still like, you know, maybe in the right lighting that could pass for blue.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know.
Fucking put the microphone over my face.
Guys, we have another segment on the Joseph Showseph called Bad Jokes. It's where we have comedians say their worst joke, and then we laugh about it. Brandon, do you have a bad joke?
Like an original of my own?
Yeah, an original joke that just always bombs and that nobody likes.
My most racist opinion is white women in olives. Please keep them both away from my food.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You could build up off of that too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep them out of my kitchen. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of either of them.
Okay.
I actually hate olives. Like, if you had to put them in perspective, I hate olives way more than I have a distaste for white women.
Yeah.
But both should stay
Don't
away
tell
from my
Paul
food.
Pipitone. He's a big olive oil guy. He
Fuck
loves it.
olives.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
I
that.
got an olive.
This guy,
Oh, man. We should have had the debate about should you eat olives?
I'm not extending that branch at all, dude.
Yeah. Ayman, do you have a bad joke?
So it's a newer joke that I'm working on, and I've done it twice, and it's bombed miserably both times. And it's about how vehemently anti-homophobic I am.
Sure.
I love the gays, but my attitude changes very quickly when somebody makes a gay joke about me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not a bad joke.
and it's because I was
Try that at the Indie or something?
no, I was on vacation a couple months ago, and a couple friends were in a house that we rented, and I walked out of the bathroom, and I had just brushed my teeth, and I was wearing a T-shirt, and I got toothpaste on my shirt, and it just little white spots on my shirt. And one of my buddies just gave me the most casual joke ever. He goes, "Would your boyfriend jizz on you and you got it dribbled on your shirt?" And it fucking ruined my weekend. Like, it absolutely ruined my
I
weekend.
have never in my life dripped toothpaste on my shirt and thought, oh no, somebody's going to think someone else jizzed on me.
Yeah. And it just ruined my weekend. So I guess this might actually be a pretty good joke based on
That's
your
a
guys'
pretty good
reaction.
joke. That was a good joke. Yeah.
Okay, let me try another bad joke. Okay, so it used to be my opener when I started doing comedy. And it was over, because I started doing comedy in mid-2020. Perfect time to start doing it, right over COVID.
Yeah.
And I would start off by saying, COVID's got me real fucked up right now. Every time I cough in public, it's like I'm screaming Allahu Akbar in a movie theater. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another pretty good one,
That's
dude.
a scoff joke.
Yeah. You're coming on here to show off all your great bits.
No. I mean, they're just like the first one. The first one, like I said, I haven't had it. I've only been doing it for like a couple weeks, and I just can't seem to get it working yet.
Yeah.
But the first one, the second one about the COVID, I had to put that away. If you're still doing COVID jokes in 2024,
Yeah.
you should.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I'm going to be next year when I'm still doing my Caitlin Clark jokes. I'm like, no one fucking remembers. Or,
Caitlin Clark's the WNBA
no,
player?
Olympic, like Caitlin Clark going to the Olympics.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
got you, yeah.
And I'm still doing that joke. I'm going to be like, nobody remembers this. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, that's been an episode of the Joseph. This is a high stakes episode. You know, a lot of
I still
back
resent
and
the fact
forth
that I
going.
lost the debate, though.
No, you didn't.
We
lose.
both
It's
won,
hot.
dude.
No, you took the first.
Fucking Canadians, man. Canadians.
Yeah, we tied it up. That's right. And then you gave us both. You shared.
We
both
can be equal, dude.
Yeah.
Nah.
You guys got to shake on it.
My hand's sweaty.
There you go.
It's a dishonest person with a sweaty hand.
Brandon, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just catch me doing some comedy around. Check out the Let's Book show. We'll be all around Detroit, coming to a city near you, probably. Other than that, just follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Let's Book Brandon, if you'd like. If not, we can be friends, I guess. We friends, though. Shout out Kai Sinet.
Shout out Kai.
We know you're watching, Kai.
Yeah, he's definitely watching.
Yeah. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, adaher85, ADAHER85. And then I don't have any shows that I'm booked on coming up here, but I am working on setting up a show, and details will come.
Details will come, folks. Well, I'm excited to hear about that.
Yep.
Because I love doing shows, and I love going to shows, and I love when people are doing comedy, and you guys are both doing it. So it's and hey, if you're looking to get booked, I know someone who might have a show where you can get booked.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that show.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's the whole point of it.
All right, guys. This has been the Joseph Showseph. I'll see you next time. Big peace.
Love you, fuck you.